Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your new moon reading. Now this new moon in Aquarius is a supermoon, and it's going to be coming in on the 21st for some of you, on the 22nd. It's in London, LA, New York. It's all going to be, actually London's going to be the 20th. LA, New York's 21st, Sydney the 22nd. So this new moon's going to be trailblazing through our different places on different days, but this energy is definitely coming in. And with it, because it's a supermoon, it's going to be intense, but beautiful. All right, so the supermoon in Aquarius, it's a very powerful new moon, and it's the first moon of 2023, the first new moon. It's a great time to reaffirm the intentions for the year ahead, things that you might have decided that you wanted to go ahead with. And if you haven't already done that, it's time to do it, because it's going to be a very lucky new moon for us, for everyone. It's making harmony, an aspect on our planet, bringing in good luck and good times, and Jupiter. Okay. So it's a great time to devote yourself to this energy, to release your fears, to make a new deal with yourself on how to go about it, and not hold on too tightly to it, but to really decide that you're opening up yourself to change. And be careful about emotions with the super moon, though. It's written right here, emotions are running high. Supermoons tend to intensify everything, and because it's a new moon, it's a new start. So it may feel a little intense. I would say I would surround myself with people that I feel great companionship or love for. And I would pamper myself as well. If that's not possible all the time, be good to you. Make sure that you are taking good care of yourself during this time of the new moon. Okay? So I'm going to take from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see what it has to say here. You have nourishment. I like this because this is, like I was saying, pamper yourself, take care of yourself during this time. Make sure that you're getting all you need. Make sure that you feed yourself well, that you're taking good care of yourself. Say fruition. This is a time of change. It's time to move things forward. You have the 7 and the 10, showing assessment of where you want to go to next, where you want to spin that wheel. The void, and in some cases, yeah, I'm feeling that too. That void, it's also number 1, but I'm feeling more like the magician, that quiet space where you can look at everything that you have around you and where you want to go to next. What do you want? Where do you want to bring this fantastic energy that you're about to be given, this intense, beautiful momentum forward? Okay? Also, I'm seeing her sleeping. Make sure to get plenty of rest, plenty of food. There's a lot of emphasis on taking care of the self here. Right? See, you're about to go into massive growth. Okay, and 5 cards are not difficult, but they're like, well, yeah, they're difficult cards, but they're difficult numbers. 5s are work numbers. But they come in with so much growth. They come in with so much. I mean, look at this image, okay? being surrounded. It's like the roots are taking are taking form into the planet. They're taking root. So this is an important time for you to really just be kind to yourself. Be very good to yourself during this new moon. Okay? So great changes are coming, but it's like anything else. They're showing me when you're tilling a garden for the first time, you do a lot of hard work in those first days, and the next days after, your body tends to have aches and pains everywhere with muscle groups that you haven't used before. So this is what they're saying. It's time to let your body rest, make sure you have the proper fuel so that your muscles can recuperate. And this would be like your energetic muscles of intention and where you want to go with it. So make sure that you're taking good care of yourself during this time. You're letting your body heal. Don't be, don't let your mind overrun the rest of you. Don't let your emotions overrun the rest of you. Just make sure to be kind to yourself, okay? It is time to indulge in those things that make you feel good, okay? The muscle rubs and the bubble baths that help the muscles heal, and and good fruit. There's a lot of, they've been encouraging me to eat a lot of fruit this year, so I'm going to pass that on to you as well. I think we've gotten away from the ground to mouth foods that we have. They travel long distances. So whatever's like grows fresh around you this year, I would really encourage you to eat the fruits and vegetables that grow in your environment, okay? From ground to mouth is what they're showing me a lot of rest, and the growth is coming. It's coming in. You've done the work, so things are taking root, and they're really anchoring into the ground to grow a very beautiful stalk. So it's up to you now to just take care of the self. Take care of the gardener. You are the gardener, okay? Let's see here. We'll pull a few tarot cards. This is just to help you with the new moon and the intentions that are coming in. The devil came in reverse. Very nice. I like that. Yeah. Well, I'll pull some more help, but yeah. I love the fact that it came in reverse. Yeah, these two came out, so you have the 5 and the 3. Yeah, I feel that they're saying it's time to avoid these things, Pisces, okay? Even here, you have the devil card that's in reverse, in between the nourishment and the fruition. So, opening up to change, letting it take its space, not staring at it. You're going to release yourself from the boundaries. It's like watching a pot that never boils. You've done the work. It's time to kind of release it. There's a lot of releasing. There is a releasing energy, even in the Moonology diary that I look now for the moons. They're saying there's one that says release fears and be detached. I feel that's what they're saying. It's like to let it go. Don't hang on too much to these things, because it may prey on your mind, and it's gonna give you it's going to restrict the flow of things, and you don't want to be restricting. So make sure that you concentrate on yourself, open up to change, just let it be, let it flow, okay? When you're holding on too tightly, I'm going to tell you, make a conscious decision to say, okay, I'm holding on too tightly right now. I need to let it go. I need to let it expand. They're showing me a can of like spray foam. And I know that's not for everybody, but you have a foam that you can put around the windows that acts as insulation, and it's a spray foam. And what happens is that you spray it, and you may overspray it a lot of the time. They tell you just put a small amount and let it go, because it actually expands. And if you don't, if you spray too much, you're going to have a big gaudy mess to clean up anyway. So I feel that this Devil card, they're saying just, you did the work, now it's time to step back. Don't overdo it, because it's just going to restrict, make it worse, and in some case you put too much foam and it actually creates bigger gaps. So just let it be. Just let it be. Let it take its own natural form, okay? With this one, you had the 5 and the 3 that came in together. I feel that it's like take a break from conflict, go back to reconnect, go to have a drink, you know, a timeout, a meeting of friends. This is why I was talking about be around people that you feel good around, or situations that you feel good around, belting out a song, you know, doing your own karaoke through your house. A lot of this is about resting, putting those sticks down, these conflicts down, okay? Because emotions can run high with Supermoon, so make sure that you're just like kind of, okay, I'm going to take a step back here. Okay, so, and imperative, important, is to stay out of anxiety, especially the mind. The mind that will cause you to believe that everything is crumbling around you or not moving fast enough, okay? Everything needs time to grow. You don't always see it taking root underneath the ground. Doesn't mean that something is not happening. So it's time for the void and the growth to happen. This is a pause in the story, and driving yourself nuts is just not going to help anything. So don't sit there and fret. Instead, take the time. Your completion is on its way. In other words, you've completed the task. You're already there. You just need to let it happen. So feed your intentions. Don't overfeed them. Don't, it's like doing too much. You end up stifling or snuffing out the flame. Let it get some air. Let it, you know, spark so that it can grow and burn and do its job. If you hover too much over it, it's going to stifle, take all of the air out and stifle the flame out. So just let it breathe. I feel that's what they're saying right here. Let things breathe. Let it breathe. So that's what I'm going to name this. New moon, supermoon, new supermoon in Aquarius. Let it breathe. Okay, so take a moment and breathe in and breathe out, Pisces, in this beautiful new moon, in this supermoon. Let it, the expansion happen. It's happening regardless of what you're doing. Just let it flow. Let it ebb in its own. Let it take its time. Everything will be just fine. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please like, comment on this beautiful video. I also offer memberships, and in these you get extra videos. I talk about everything. One extra video a week, and it's more than these readings. It's how to connect to your spirit guide. I finally had that video on the channel. There's 3 videos dedicated to that to help you reach that optimal level where you have an increased likelihood to actually connect with your guides. So if that interests you, please make sure to check that out. And yeah, take care of yourself, beautiful Pisces. Love, light, and blessings. Bye for now.